So we've got some wind wings here that are out. So this is what the whole assembly looks like once you have it out of the vehicle. What I want to show you is just how to disassemble it so you can redo the rubber. It's a little tricky, but if you kind of approach it right, should be pretty simple. So I want to point out that there are 3 points once you have it out of the vehicle. You have 2 screws right here that you want to take out. And they're just regular Phillips screws. And hopefully they come out easy. And once you have those 2 screws out, you want to go to the top of the frame, to this corner right here. There's going to be a small screw that goes next to the felt. That's your final screw that will then separate the 2 pieces. You might have a little bit of rubber that's tight. That's then going to give you access to the separation of the 2. So you should be able to slide that right out. Some years and models have 1 set of tangs. A couple other years have 2. So you might have to turn it and kind of find its home where it's going to slide out. So then you can get that if you need to replace the glass or the framework. And then this gives you access to separating this and putting new rubber in. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this frame away, and I'm going to bring in the original frame from the car that had the incorrect top, as we discussed before. So this is a convertible top with the flat. We've got one with a pointed one. So let's go ahead and swap that out. Now we've got our frame here. We went and cleaned it up a little bit. It had some pitting. It's still a pretty good frame. You can get new ones, but specifically, I want to try to reuse this guy here. So in our rubber kit, you do look for a piece, and it has little prongs on the back. And that is going to go right in this area, and you want to line up the prongs, snap them in there. Then when you flip it over to the other side, you should see them protrude and they snap. And I like to give them just a little bend. Now that we've got our leading edge, I'm ditching this one and replacing it with the convertible one. Once again with that flat top. So this piece right here, you want to go ahead and first on the base, you want to slide this in. And another thing I like to do sometimes with the reproductions, the hole that the shaft for the windshield or the vent window frame, I like to elongate that or open it up. Just take a little razor blade, put a little slice. And then this will find its home. It doesn't want to slide all the way like some pieces of weather stripping. You're going to have to put it in first, its location, and kind of smush it in. Now that you've gotten the rubber across the lower part of the wind wing, which sometimes takes a little fudging, get in there, put a little bit of lubricant in there will help. I get in underneath there with a little screwdriver, and sometimes that helps. Then we're going to take our wind wing, and we're going to take it back into its home there. Yeah, turn it, and catch it. I want to make sure you're on the right side of the rubber, because you have to think about how this is going to swing. It's going to sit against there, sit against there. Sometimes it takes a little fudging. Go back through there. The ultimate goal is a nice tight fit because we don't want to have any whistles or leakage. Now that we have it up there, we'll go ahead and move on to the next part. An option they had these years was actually an electric wind wing. Not on all vehicles, but especially ours is the Eldorado, which has all the options on it. They were missing. So this is the motor. We were able to find one, and actually a couple of them for each side, and took them apart and rebuilt them So we have some of those at Caddy Daddy. They're old parts that we go ahead and go through, re-grease them, make sure they work. And we always test them all.
At Caddy Daddy Presents, it's all about giving back. Please enjoy the video of the Boys and Girls Clubs of St. Helena and Calistoga. You can donate by clicking the link in the video description.